So this is Tech and Gaming Reviews. Yesterday, we have officially purchased our first ever 8K television, and after that, we have got this TV set up yesterday in our home. We have not had a lot of time to play with it as of yet, but so far, mostly it's been positive things with this TV. Now, if you are wondering what 8K TV that we actually got the Samsung QN800A series TV, which is basically Samsung's, budget 8K TV of last year. It's their last year's budget 8K TV. And now I know you're probably going to be like, well, it's not a budget if it's so expensive, but it's like their cheapest 8K TV on the market from last year. But with all that to the side, mostly positive things I have to say with this TV. And as you can see, we got a PlayStation 5, we got an Xbox Series X, and then over here we have the more advanced last generation consoles. As you can see, the PlayStation 4 Pro, and then of course what we're using right now, our Xbox One X. And what I have to say is the TV looks fantastic, no matter if you're playing on the new generation of consoles or if you're only playing on the enhanced last gen consoles. No matter what, the TV looks absolutely fantastic with no matter which side you play on. But I am going to say that the brightness capabilities for this Samsung QN800A is absolutely mind blowing. Like all of my other 4K TVs that I've had, like even I still have a 4K Samsung TV, which is the Samsung Q70T, which is a 2020 model from Samsung, and it's their like mid to high range edge lit TV. And the TV still looks pretty good, but I have to give a lot of, praise when it comes to this TV right here with the Samsung QN800A. Now, this is supposed to be 8K and you're supposed to get up to 8K resolution. Now, I know that there's a popular talk right now going on that there's not very much stuff that really supports 8K, but that's not the only reason as to why we bought this TV. We actually bought this TV so that way in the future we will get, the 8K resolution or the resolution higher than, 4K or whatever whenever games start to, like support and all this good stuff. But other than that, the main reason is for future proof when 8K does roll around, and also this TV is going to make 1080p and even 4K look that much better. And honestly, from what I've experienced, especially on my Xbox One X that we're on, I can already tell you that even though the One X can play 4K, but the dashboard is only 1080p, the dashboard absolutely looks really, really crisp, and it looks almost like it's playing a native 8K just about. And honestly, that is a big win right there when it comes to picture quality. But the killer brightness, this is another thing that this TV honestly does really, really good at. And I was actually shocked, and I seen reviews that the TV was going to get insanely bright, but you can actually already like tell like how bright that the TV is actually getting. Like right now with us on our games and apps category and seeing all the nice, rich, and vibrant colors. Now it probably ain't gonna. You're not going to see the exact same experience as if you was to be in front of the TV itself or have this particular TV itself. But honestly, this looks like a good really demonstration, like no joke. But as you can tell, like the TV gets insanely bright. Now the colors are absolutely really good too. Now there is a bad thing with this TV, unlike a lot of other V8 type TV panels and whatnot, and that is that this TV does not support a wider, wide color gamut. But and in the meantime, like, the colors are very, very much appreciable, and they're still going to look vibrant, and they're still going to look so good. Like, you're they're going to look so good that you're still going to be thankful for how good that the colors look. But the HDR is also another good thing with this TV. Now, this TV does not have Dolby Vision, which most of all Samsung TVs out there, Samsung for some odd reason does not do they do not do like Dolby Vision for some reason, and all the other brands like LG, Vizio, and TCL and Sony do Dolby Vision, but Samsung, on the other hand, for some odd reason, does not do Dolby Vision, and I kind of don't understand why. But honestly, at the same time, I think it's just because Samsung makes really good TVs no matter what the odds are, and the TVs just look really good even without Dolby Vision. But however, even though this TV does not have Dolby Vision, you will also get HDR10 as well as HDR10 Plus, which is another feature that most TV brands don't have on their TVs, like my LG NanoCell 90 and my Sony X900H and my Sony X90J. Those TVs definitely do not do HDR10 Plus, but my Vizio P Series Quantum does, and my TCL R646 does, and my Samsung Q70T also does, and this one does as well. So, on the plus side, you will be getting HDR10 with this TV no matter what, but you just won't be getting Dolby Vision. But, however, even on the HDR with this TV, the HDR killer brightness gets that much better, and it gets even brighter than just standard SDR, even though standard SDR, as you're seeing, is bright as can be. So yeah, I definitely have got lots of positive things to say about this 8K TV. And if you are somebody like right now that is looking for a 8K TV, I definitely highly recommend getting the Samsung QN800A. And if while that TV is available, and if it's not available, for much longer, which it more than likely won't, then I would suggest to hold out until either Black Friday comes around this November, or wait till tax time in February and get yourself probably a Samsung QN800B, or, whatever that you can find. I would honestly suggest. But yeah, the only the only downfall so far with this TV, now, we did not get this TV brand new. We actually got this TV open box at our local Best Buy, and this is not a return TV or nothing from a customer. This is the one that they showed up for display, that now, after since the newer model came out, that they now decided to sell it at a much cheaper, affordable price point. And we got this 65-inch 8K Samsung QN800A TV for only, altogether with tax, for only $1,422. Now, people have said that that's a lot of money, but when you compare with how much 8K is going right now, that's actually pretty darn cheap for especially an 8K TV. And so far, like, we have not had any problems with it. There is one problem with the picture itself, especially like when it gets darker. I have noticed that there's like vignetting lines or whatever, like you'll see like lines lighting up, like you'll see the color pattern as you would see like the rectangle color patterns when you see each color. But instead, it's like that, but with dark, bright, and dark. Now, I don't know if that's what this TV is supposed to be, or if it's the norm for this kind of TV, or if possibly that it's now how the TV is produced. But that is one problem that I do have with this TV. But besides all of that, when it's bright like it is and you're gaming and it's so bright, you can barely tell the difference of the the Van Yennings where the light bleed is going on or whatever it is, if it's the norm or whatever. But while gaming and everything, the TV does make it a lot more harder because of its nice killer brightness to see the difference of the different patterns of the light bleed and such or whatever. Like it's so bright that you can't even tell that it's even there, which that is also right there a plus. But so far, after me buying this TV, that is the literally the only problem I have. Other than that, it's 4K at 120 hertz. It supports HDMI 2.1 on literally all four of its HDMI ports, which is definitely another step up than my 4K TVs because most of my 4K TVs only have two, and now it's nice to have four. And what makes it even better is that the HDMI ports on this Samsung are actually on that side with the Connect box instead of on my Q70T where they're on that side. So where you're actually seeing where my PC is located, we can actually easily hook up our PC, plug it in HDMI, and plug it straight right there perfectly without, whatever. And we could be gaming with this TV with our PC and possibly get up to 8K resolution on some games that support it on the PC. And we just got an RTX 3060 Ti. So that is one plus of another plus that I have with this TV is how where my setup is and my PC I could just easily hook up my PC straight on that side of the TV where the HDMIs are basically located. But other than that, I have to say, like, 85 to 90% out of 100 for this TV. I definitely recommend this TV if you are wanting to try to get into the 8K, universe. And so that way you will have an 8K TV for when, we get 8K content coming out sometime in the next few years. And if you're a gamer like I am and you're wanting to get one, so that way you can help, make your 4K gaming experience look that much crisper and that you have it for when the time comes when 8K is supported on games, then yes, absolutely go get the Samsung Neo QLED 8K TV QN800A. You are not going to be disappointed. And honestly, I gotta say, with us getting a really great deal on this TV, saving almost $1,000 for a open box, was absolutely a deal breaker. And honestly, like I have to say, I give this TV a lot of positive things, but there was only one negative thing we had, and then everything else was pretty much positive. So, yeah, if you're a big time gamer and you are hoping to get an 8K so that way you got the best, clean, clarity experience while gaming in 4K and for also to have the future proof for when 8K is supported on games in the next upcoming years, then yes, get the Samsung QN800A or possibly wait until Black Friday comes around or tax time for February next year and buy the Samsung QN800B, their next step up. But if you have the money in the next, month or so and you can find a QN800A, then yes, I highly suggest you get the QN800A while you got the chance to for its cheapest price point for an 8K TV. But without any further ado, this is Tech and Gaming Reviews. And so far, what we have to say, I think this 8K TV was a success. So, yeah. So, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you guys could, please hit that like button and also be sure to hit that subscribe button if you are new to this channel. And also be sure to leave us a comment down in the comment section down below if you are somebody that already has an 8K TV or you got this particular 8K TV or if you're just going to stick with 4K for now until, games start supporting 8K and we start getting, a lot more 8K content in the upcoming years. So just leave us your thoughts down in the comment section down below of our first 8K TV review. And also be sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you are new. But without further ado, this is Tech and Gaming Reviews. Like, comment, and subscribe, and share it to others. and we will see you guys on the next video. So, peace out.